Firefighting in the colonial time was wild. First off, they had these little tiny engines that actually seemed to do fairly well, being able to pump around 100 gallons a minute. But also, they would have these leather buckets that every citizen had to have a bucket on hand. And when the bell would start ringing, you'd have to run out with your bucket and then join the bucket brigade. These buckets could be filled up with water or with sand, whatever they had on hand, to help try and put out that fire. But something that you'll notice is a lot of these are really cool. There's a lot of good painting on them. And this is because you had to get your bucket back at the end of the day or at the end of the night. Because you were legally required to have one, you wanted to make sure that you still had this bucket. And so you'd put your name on it. These are reproductions of George Washington's buckets that he had at Mount Vernon, and you can actually buy them at their museum. They cost like $350 because they're expensive. Made by saddle makers. Benjamin Franklin famously was a firefighter. He set up his own firefighting volunteer department, and he was fighting fires very early on in Philadelphia. However, this painting was made long after he had passed away, and these types of helmets were not invented until about 30 years after he passed away. Not historically accurate. Anyway, subscribe for more.